Let's go back in time to one of my absolute favorite Our Generation reviews from Mommy and Gracie Show. It's the Our Generation Retro Cruiser.
Hi everybody! Welcome to the Mommy and Gracie Show, and welcome back to Mommy's Doll Corner. It's my little corner of the channel that Gracie is allowing me to have to share with you the dolls that I'm interested in that Gracie isn't so much interested in, because I love to collect dolls of all kinds. And I'm just always have just been a freak about dolls. But this isn't a doll, in case you didn't realize that. This is a car. It's a car. It's a big pink car. And it's an Our Generation Roadster convertible. And I would like to thank tremendously the folks from Our Generation. I told this story in my Ruby review, but in case you're seeing this first, I tweeted before Christmas that I really wanted Santa to give me this. Unfortunately, Daddy doesn't follow me on Twitter, so he didn't know that I wanted this, but a friend of mine from another toy company did see it, and she knows the folks at Our Generation, and she reached out to them for me and said, hey, my really good friend from Mommy and Gracie Show really wants that Roadster. And they contacted me, and they sent me the Roadster and the Ruby doll and the extra outfit and all kinds of stuff. Well, that's all they sent me, and I am so very grateful to them. That was just like an awesome, awesome surprise. And I've been waiting to review it for you because it was out of stock for a while. And I know that I hate when I see something reviewed and then I can't find it anywhere. But it is in stock again at Target.com, and I'll put that link below. And Gracie and I have begun to see it in Target stores again, which is really exciting. So now that you can get it, I'm finally doing the video about it. Now, you're probably wondering, how much does the car cost? The car is $89.99, and unlike I'm going to do some comparisons. We don't own the American Girl VW Bug, you know, the blue one. We always go and play with it when we go to American Girl, but it's $350. But it's made out of metal, and it's die cast and stuff, but the doors don't open on that one. This one is a very substantial, it's made out of plastic, but it's made out of extremely sturdy plastic. It's heavy as all heck. I mean, this is a nice, really, really nice toy. I can't believe it's only $89.99. And it does some really, really cool stuff that I'm going to show to you. So I am going to go step behind the camera so that I can take you on a tour of this Roadster. I am so, again, like just over the moon grateful to Our Generation. Oh, and I did want to mention, as I mentioned in the Ruby review, I started researching Our Generation once they contacted me, and I found out that they actually donate a portion of the proceeds from everything that you buy from Our Generation. So every doll, every outfit, every accessory, they donate it, and it goes to Free the Children's Power of a Girl initiative to help girls in developing countries get an education, which is the most powerful tool for escaping poverty. And I'm going to put a link down below to that as well. Free the Children started 16 years ago by a 12-year-old boy, and it now has built more than 650 schools, and they educate more than 50,000 children throughout the developing world. Not only do they build schools, but they also build and foster sustainable villages through healthcare, water programs, and alternative income projects for moms and dads that give girls the opportunity to get the education that they need. Because very often in the developing world, girls don't get to go to school. They have to stay home and either take care of their smaller siblings so that their parents can work, or you know, help work, you know, take care of the house, find food, cook food. So it's really important to be able to help girls, well, all boys and girls get an education, but in a lot of the third world and developing countries, girls are second class and they don't get to go to school, but the boys do. So anyway, I was really, really excited. I'm going to put links below to that. I'm very fascinated with the organization and what they do, and anytime that I can find a toy company that is doing something to give back, I'm so into that. So I'm going to go step behind the camera and take you on a tour of this awesome car, because it does something so cool. I don't know if you can read it. It's also a radio. It plays music on the radio. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right, I'm going to be going over there now. one of the first things that you notice, of course, when you look at this is, I've got a real FM radio inside me, and it really, really does. But there's some other really cool things as well. Let's take a look. Let's turn it around, shall we? So that, oops, let me not break it. Let's turn the bead around. Let's turn the car around. There we go. Don't go rolling off the table. So, here is the front of the car. I love the grille. I love the old world look to it. Anybody who's into old classic cars like Daddy is, and I don't really know a lot about them, but I know that I love them, will recognize some of these details. There was always a lot of chrome. A lot of cars had these really distinctive, cool things going on. I love the headlights and the sparkle, and of course the license plate, OG girl, our generation girl. So here's a cool thing. So this opens up, so you know, if you wanted to have a look under the hood, you could do that, no problem. And then we're gonna turn it around the other way so that you can see the boot, as they say in England. We just call it the trunk. And so cool thing, this isn't actually a trunk. This is called, look, it even has a gas cap, guys. It's so cute. I love the attention to detail. This is actually, come on, pop out for me, baby, a rumble seat. What is a rumble seat, Mommy? A rumble seat is a little seat that back in the day, in the death-defying day, let me get this out of here, come on. There we go. There's the rumble seat. Back in the day, when my grandmother was a young woman, cars used to have these, and these were additional seating for friends, you know, or kids or whatever. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, that seems dangerous, Mommy. Well, it probably was. And I'm sure there are some shocking statistics on accidents that happened because of rumble seats. But it's a really cool remembrance of a time past that this car has a rumble seat. And it's very, very cool. Let me close up the rumble seat. Okay, now we're going to go for a tour. Wait, let me scooch you back. All right, the next really cool thing about this car is that not only is it a roadster, it's a convertible. So you can pop the top off and you now have a convertible roadster. So let me get my friend Ruby and get her seated in the roadster for you. Come on over here, Ruby. Why don't we go for a ride in the car? Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, do I have to hop over the side like I would have to do if it were the American Girl VW? Well, no, sweetie. No. Even though it's only $89.99, it does something really cool. Watch. Right? The door's open. That's a pretty cool feature. Don't you think? Yeah, Mommy agrees. All right, so let's get you in here. Let's get your dress tucked underneath you. Yeah, could you do that? Because it's really awkward when you're driving in a dress and your dress is all like scrunched up. I know, it is really. Let's get all your dress in there. Wait till you get married, Ruby. You have a dress the size of Texas and they're trying to fit you into a car. So let me back out a little bit here. Bounce, bounce, bounce. So there we go. There's a longer view. And Ruby is hanging out in her car. Are you styling, girl? I'm styling. I'm styling. Oh, yeah. So, Ruby, what's it like in there? Is it comfortable for you? It's really comfortable, and you can actually fit another doll next to me, and you could put somebody in the scary rumble seat if you wanted to, although mostly I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it either. So, Ruby, I'm going to pop you out now because I want to show everybody all the features inside. Is that okay? It's totally okay with me. Show them all the cool stuff my car can do. Alrighty? Get out ladylike like. Do you know how to do that? Yeah, you spin yourself around and then you get out so you don't show everybody while you're all together. Some girls in Hollywood really need to learn this. I know. Okay, so you go have a seat over here, Ruby. And I'm going to take everybody inside the car. Okay, before we go inside the car, I want to show you a few things underneath the car that are very important. The first thing is that over here, right over here, is the battery compartment. Now, what's really awesome is that it came with the batteries already installed. It takes 3 AA batteries, and then over here, right up here, there is a button. Where's the button? Right over here there's a button, so you have 3 modes you can put it into. There's there's off, which it's on. There's try me mode, which I guess is for playing with it in the store, and then there's play mode. So I'm going to turn it on to play mode. Another really important thing, and something that they did not mention in the directions. Okay, another important thing, note to parents who are going to be helping with the assembly, or, well, it doesn't really need assembly, but first unpackaging it, there's some things you need to cut some wire ties and things like that, like any toy, but there's something that's missing in the directions that's really, really important. In order to pop the top off, there are 2 screws, one in here and one in here, and there's arrows underneath that point to the screws, but it wasn't in the directions, so I spent more than half an hour trying to muscle that off, and then I had Daddy come down, and then we were trying to figure it out together, and I flipped it over again, and I saw those arrows, and I said, aha, you just unscrew the screws that are in there, and then the top is free, and then you can just snap the top on and off all the time from then on. You don't really need those screws, but I guess as far as being in the store, they didn't want the top popping off all the time, so it was screwed in like that. Now let's go take a look inside the car. I'm feeling ever so slightly like I'm on the show Top Gear from the UK, if anybody watches that on BBC America, because I'm like doing this whole car thing and I don't usually do that. So let's take a look inside the car. You see it's got all the cool gauges, so you know it looks like a real car. Yeah, the steering wheel moves. The horn honks. Yep. There's pedals down here. They don't do anything. There's a gear shift. Of course, it doesn't do anything, but there's a gear shift, and so that's kind of cool for playing. The glove compartment opens up. If I can get it to open up. There you go. The glove compartment opens up. There's really not anything in it, but you could put something in it if you wanted. The visors are one of the few things that you have to assemble. They come separately and you just need to put them on. You can flip them all the way up when it's in this kind of mode. Do you love the behind the scenes you're getting of this pile of toys over there? And then here's the super cool part. Oh, there's a key, because what's a car without a key, right? So let me get you over here. There's the key. Now here's the super cool part. There are 2 features to this radio. The first one is that there's some built-in music, so if you push music,
Gotcha. I got your tummy. I got your tummy.
I got your tummy. Okay, it plays some music.
Gotcha.
Plays some music, and then we can go to the radio. FM radio, folks. And there's volume. So you've got volume down, volume up, and it just seeks through stations, so there isn't really a tuning necessarily. I had to go searching until I found a station. But, you know, once you find your favorite station, you know, you're all set. So let me go back to that. Look at that, we've got some rock and roll. That's funny. Very cool. Well, there it is, everybody. That is the Our Generation Roadster. Again, it is available on Target.com, and I'll put the link. It is $89.99. It's free shipping, I think, if you have it shipped to a store. It's actually officially called Our Generation in the Driver's Seat Retro Cruiser. I've been calling it the Roadster because to me it looks more like a Roadster. FM radio, doors that open, rumble seat, hood, lights. I mean, it rolls really beautifully. It's a really well-made, heavy piece of toy. And by the way, I was like, oh, you can't hook up the camper to it. Guess what? It's got a hitch back here. It turns out it can totally tow the camper. And you guys know I have a strange fascination with the camper. I just think the camper is the most awesome thing in the whole world. So I think maybe this year, if I can somehow find room, where on earth would I put it? I don't know. But if Mommy can find room, Mommy's gonna get herself the camper. And I'm gonna put the top back on. Well, if you must. Well, you know, it's not good for your skin to get too much sun exposure, sweetie. Yeah, but don't hit me in the head with it either. Scrunch. Honey, you gotta push yourself down a little bit. Let's get you back in the... Get in there. Get in there, girl. There we go. Let's put the top back on. So thank you again to the folks at Our Generation and my good friend Sydney for letting them know that I was like just in love with this when I saw it online. And thank you, Ruby, for being a good car model. You did an excellent job. I think you're ready for the car show this year. I just want to go for a ride. It's dark out, honey. Not tonight. But I have headlights. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, all right, Mom. Do I get to go upstairs finally? Yes, you get to go upstairs and meet the rest of the gang. Yay! Well, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you really enjoyed Mommy's Doll Corner. And, you know, let her know if you want to make more of them. Yeah, let me know if you're liking Mommy's Doll Corner, because I really want to keep doing it, and I'll probably do it anyway. And thank you so much for watching the Mommy and Gracie Show and always being such huge supporters. We do ask a huge favor. We're going to VidCon, the big YouTube convention in California in July, and we would absolutely love it if when we went there, we were 500,000 subscriber channel, and we're really nowhere near there yet. So if you happen to see a red subscribe button somewhere on your screen, could you please click it? And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys never cease to amaze us at how awesome you are. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you again real soon, you know, with Gracie and stuff. Unless it's Mommy's Doll Corner, in which case, no Gracie, just Mommy. Oh well, hope you liked this. Bye!